Welcome back to the third round. The next time you hear the signal, that will mean that countdown is over. Before we continue with the third round, I'd like you to meet the judges for today's contest.
Shirley Diamond, BOCES School Board member. Eileen Casey, Assistant Superintendent of Schools for Monticello. And Ken Gray, Superintendent of Schools for Livingston Manor.
Thank you. When countdown is called to a stop, and if you're answering a question, I will allow you to complete the answer. And in the case of a tie at the end of the round, one sudden death question will be asked to determine the winner. Here's the first question in our final segment. For 10 points, it has been 5 years since the world's worst nuclear power plant accident.
Tri-Valley, Bergner.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl is correct. In Great Expectations, who is Pip's real benefactor? Magwitch. For 10 points, the South American nation of Peru has suffered over 1,000 deaths from the outbreak of what disease?
Roscoe, Martin.
Malaria?
No, I'm sorry. The South American nation of Peru has suffered over 1,000 deaths from the outbreak of what disease?
Beers.
AIDS?
Cholera. Cholera. A new Euro Disneyland is located in what country?
Tri-Valley, Beers.
France?
France is correct. Greenland is a semi-autonomous part of what nation?
Roscoe, Becrodakis.
Denmark.
Denmark is correct. He is remembered for making Tom Thumb famous, for saying there's a sucker born every minute, and for creating what he called...
Tri-Valley, Bergner.
W.C. Fields.
No, I'm sorry. Roscoe, he is remembered for making Tom Thumb famous, for saying there's a sucker born every minute, and for creating what he called the greatest show on earth.
Martin.
P.T. Barnum.
P.T. Barnum is correct. An audio question. Listen to this quote from Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners?
To whom is Hamlet speaking?
Roscoe, Becrodakis.
His mom?
No, I'm sorry. To whom is Hamlet speaking? Tri-Valley.
Beers.
His dad?
To Ophelia. To Ophelia. No points. All right, for 10 points, this Appalachian mountain state became a state during the Civil War when it was peeled...
Tri-Valley, Gordon.
West Virginia.
When it was peeled off another state, right, West Virginia. A point reflection is the same as a rotation of how many degrees?
Tri-Valleys, Bergner.
180.
180, correct. John Tower, who died in a plane crash in Georgia, was a former U.S. Senator from what state?
Tri-Valley, Gordon.
Pennsylvania.
No, I'm sorry. John Tower, who died in a plane crash in Georgia, was a former U.S. Senator from what state?
Too late.
Too late. The state is Texas. For 10 points, in what novel does Lenny Small...
Roscoe, Becrodakis.
Mice and Men?
Of Mice and Men, correct. After President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, a governmental commission concluded that a single assassin...
Tri-Valley, Bergner.
Warren Commission.
The Warren Commission, correct. Name 2 of the 3 South American countries through which the equator passes.
Roscoe, Martin.
Brazil and Colombia?
And the third one is Ecuador, correct. I showed that sunlight is not monochromatic. Who am I?
Tri-Valley, Beers.
No, I'm sorry. I showed that sunlight is not monochromatic. Who am I?
Martin.
Galileo?
Newton. Newton, no points. A floating instrument for measuring the specific gravity of liquids.
Tri-Valley, Bergner.
Level.
Once again?
Level.
No, I'm sorry. A floating instrument for measuring the specific gravity of liquids is called a
Martin.
Calorimeter.
hygrometer. Hygrometer. This famous composer wrote The Marriage of Figaro. He is better known to many Americans from,
Tri-Valley. Bergner.
Puccini.
I'm sorry. This famous composer wrote The Marriage of Figaro. He is better known to many Americans from the film Amadeus. What was the composer's?
Martin.
Mozart.
Mozart, correct. A distribution of earnings to stockholders is known as what?
Roscoe. Becredakis.
Dividend.
Dividends, correct. After buying Hanna-Barbera Productions, which includes
Tri-Valley. Gordon.
Ted Turner.
Ted Turner, correct. Spell the plural of antenna.
Tri-Valley. Beers.
A-N-T-E-N-N-A-E.
Correct. According to the U.S. Olympic Committee, contributions from private individuals are down some $4.4 million. What does the committee feel is the reason for this trend? And the answer is not the recession. Because of NBA players on the basketball squad. Tripoli is the capital.
Roscoe. Becredakis.
Libya.
Libya, correct. A jury that hears evidence prior to an actual
Roscoe. Martin.
Grand jury.
grand jury. Here's evidence. Okay. That ends today's match. We'll verify the scores and be back to announce today's winners.
Weiner T-shirts. We're the professionals, and we deliver with quality, price, and service. Custom designing of T-shirts, sweatshirts, bags, jackets, and hats. Any color, any design. Experience the quality of computerized custom embroidery. Weiner T-shirts. Don't settle for less. Only on North Street in Middletown.
FYI, your information channel is the new 24-hour photo advertising network that can feature your business for as little as $3.29 per day. Each hour, FYI starts with a full 10 minutes of the best bargains from local auto dealers and auto-related services. At 10 after, it's general business advertising for all your needs. At half past the hour, find out what's new on the real estate scene and related businesses. Then wrap it up at 55 minutes past the hour with 5 minutes of community information. FYI, the classified alternative.
180 points, Tri-Valley is this week's winner of Countdown. BOCES gifted and talented program and Sullivan County Community College sponsor Countdown in recognition of the many talented students in our area. These students will become the leaders of tomorrow by the education they receive in our schools today. We urge you to encourage the efforts of these talented young people through your continued support. Congratulations to both teams for a job well done. And join us next week here on Countdown.